Hi, I'm Peter Morse, president of our SMC Faculty Association. Last week, the district's negotiating team reached out to us and requested that we cancel our negotiation session before we met so that they could talk with the college trustees at this Tuesday's board meeting in their closed session. So we're gonna have to wait and see what that leads to, but we're hopeful that when we next meet that there'll be some positive outcomes from that. Since I've got you here, I wanted to also spend a minute just reminding you of why the SMCFA exists and why it's the best union in the state. Back in the 1970s, community college faculty across California earned the right to organize. Can't believe they didn't have it before, but anyway, out of that, SMCFA was born and was recognized as the sole bargaining representative for faculty within our unit. And our unit includes all full-time and part-time faculty, includes credit instructors, non-credit instructors, and our non-instructional colleagues. So we represent all those folks. We do not represent folks who teach over in the community ed area. We were set up as an independent union. So that means we're not affiliated with any larger union group. About 20% of community college faculty across the state are in that status, with independent unions representing them from Mirror Coast in the south up to Redwoods in the north and everybody in between. There are about 13 districts. 40% of faculty across California are represented by CFT, the California Federation of Teachers, and about another 40% are represented by CTA, the California Teachers Association. But us being independent, it really means that we're able to have a unique membership structure that really prioritizes representation and involvement by faculty across all areas. So how that works for us means that if in your particular area, you're guaranteed at least one full-time and one part-time member of our representative assembly elected by folks in your area. The president, vice president, treasurer, and recording secretary, they're elected by a vote of the entire membership every 2 years. And then there's the executive committee, which is appointed or nominated by the president and elected from the representative assembly. So with this sort of Santa Monica model of involvement and engagement, it means we really have true communication between all members and the union. There's at least 70 or 80 of our colleagues who are actively involved in union work through that representative assembly every 2 weeks. So it's a great structure. Now, everyone knows, especially now, right, that we negotiate for improvements to the contract or the contractual bargaining agreement, the CBA, every 3 years. But every day we're doing a million other things, right? So there are problems that crop up all the time. Could be issues with payroll, not getting paid correctly or at all, issues with healthcare, unemployment benefits, could be evaluation concerns that you have or the tenure process. It might be attainment of associate faculty status for part-time colleagues or what the base load is for associate faculty members. There could be interpersonal issues happening within a department. There could be salary placement problems. There could be campus safety issues. Maybe you're concerned about the leave reporting being inaccurate or a million different things, right, across campus having to do with your working conditions. And so our job is to make sure that you can do your job without having to worry about those things that might go wrong. And, something does go wrong at some time for everybody. So we're there so that you can do your part. We all know that our students need us to be able to concentrate on them. So if you ever feel like something's just not quite right or think, what's going on there? Please reach out to us. We keep everything confidential and we can help you work through whether or not it's something that needs to have something done about it or whether it's not. Oftentimes we find out from one faculty member that there's a much larger issue that needs to be addressed and we're the group that can help that get fixed. We're really stronger together and we appreciate you being part of the Faculty Association. We'll be in touch really soon with our next negotiation session on Thursday next week. So please stay tuned. Thanks.